Meanwhile, the Israelis are still trying to rescue hostages taken 649 days ago by Hamas terrorists. Donald Trump has announced what he says is good news regarding the Gaza ceasefire talks that may result in at least some of the remaining hostages being rescued. Here's Donald Trump.
We have some good news on Gaza and good news on a couple of things that we're working on at a very high level.
Michael, what are the terms of the latest ceasefire deal, if it can be agreed to?
Well, I think there has been some progress. It looks like the Israelis and Hamas have agreed to some of the detail around what the Israeli Defence Force withdrawal will look like while they'll keep a presence there. It looks like they've given up on a major corridor they had near Rafah. And it looks like 10 live and 18 deceased hostages may be released over a 60-day period. I really doubt, though, that they are on track to have a final end to the war because Hamas and the Israeli government's terms are too far apart.
Yeah, and of course, you know, the war could end today if Hamas simply gave back all the hostages and surrendered, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Russia has issued a warning to the United States, claiming its nuclear doctrine remains in effect. This is just days after Trump announced that America and NATO would supply advanced weapons to Ukraine. When Russia talk about their nuclear doctrine remaining in effect, what does that mean? And is this a threat that Trump and indeed NATO should take seriously?
Well, Putin has made this same threat repeatedly during his war against Ukraine. And the Russian nuclear doctrine says if there's an existential threat to Russia by armed attack, whether it's conventional or nuclear, then they may use nuclear weapons. And it also says if a nuclear-armed partner joins someone they're in conflict with, then they have a think about the role of nuclear weapons. I think this is really a signal from Putin that he's worried by the renewed American supply of weaponry to Ukraine. And I think anything that puts pressure on Putin is a good thing.
Well, there's certainly a lot happening around the world. Michael Shoebridge, I appreciate you taking the time to explain some of it for us. Thanks so much.